to adjust anything, and what?
I mean,
what they-
I
what
mean,
they
you know,
need to do?
I mean, not really. I mean, Kansas has a lot of good players and a great coach, and playing them here, we knew it was going to be a dogfight no matter which guys are wearing the Kansas Jayhawk jerseys, and I'm sure they're better, with Peterson, but we felt like they were pretty good without him tonight as well.
Did you have any idea that Big 12 player report said he
No,
wasn't?
I don't even look at that, so no. I mean, I don't even look at that, to be honest with you. That you guys can dig into that.
Go over here in the front.
It's
Love it, right here, coach.
when did you find out that Darren wasn't playing?
Like 10 minutes before the game. Yeah.
How difficult-
Guys, Kansas is a hell of a team. Let's not make this about Darren Peterson. He didn't play because he was sick. They beat the #1 team in the country at home tonight. They did a hell of a job, and their coach did a hell of a job. That should be the story.
How good is Flory on the defensive end with just his ability to guard guards as well, especially that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the guarding guards. I wish he was guarding our guards. He just really impacts the game at the rim. I mean, we that game comes down to probably if you just have to start slicing and dicing and picking one or two things, and we didn't finish at the rim well enough. And usually we're really proficient at finishing at the rim. We're getting fouled, and it's not very often we get out free throwed, and it's not very often we don't make a higher percentage of our at rim shots. So Kansas gets credit for that.
In the back on the right.
Coach, you've been complimentary of this place in the past and the environment. Just was it at a different level even tonight?
I mean, it was awesome. I mean, last year was really good. I don't know how to compare the two. I mean, they're both awesome. So awesome environment, and it makes it really difficult to play. And you guys need to know it does impact the game, and your fans deserve credit like that, just like our fans do at home when we're playing in McHale.
Tommy, over here.
Far left here, coach.
Where-
Right here, CJ.
Okay. Yeah.
What did you feel like changed second half offensively for you? Was there anything that in particular?
No, nothing crazy. I mean, I thought they kind of weathered a few runs by us, and then, they kind of put their head down and really drove the ball, and got a lot of free throws. And then, Badunga threw in a couple hooks, picked up a couple loose balls, and was able to get to his jump hook and cashed them in. It wasn't like they weren't making jump shots. So I didn't think there was anything. And then they just in these games they're possession by possession, and they kind of made a run at the right time to get a little bit of a lead, and they did a good job managing, and then did a great job making their free throws down the stretch.
Far right, far right.
Tommy, the physical nature of the game in the post, how do you think that affected your bigs and how they played down the stretch?
I mean, listen, I don't know. I mean, we're built for it. I honestly don't care how the game's officiated. We should be fine. And we're a physical team, and we're built for it. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some missed calls, but they're probably on both ends. So we just got to move forward, and usually our first mantras get tougher.
Bruce.
Well, kind of along those lines, Tommy. But you've had so much success dominating in the paint. Was this a different level tonight? Something different?
I just think sometimes you come play in these hard environments in the Big 12 later in the season, and it's fine. There's no complaints. There's going to be a lot that gets to go in the paint. The refs aren't going to guess, probably on both ends of the floor. So if you want to win these games, you got to deliver. You got to deliver when you get the ball inside. You got to be able to play through physical contact. You got to be able to play through what you think are fouls, and you just got to keep it moving.
Any other questions for coach?
Yeah. And just following up in general, you had said, going into this schedule towards the end of the season that a stumble could happen. Is this kind of maybe what you expected a little bit?
Well, Bruce, if a guy's 38-0 on his home court on Big Mondays, it's probably pretty hard to win here, no matter what our record coming in is. So we knew it's going to be a tough game, and we're okay with it. Guys, I'm not mad we lost. I can't wait to get on that plane, get back home, and I feel like our season just started.
Anything else for coach? We'll have players available outside our locker room. Thank you.